Hey, Miss Martin here. Thank you for clicking on this video. Let's talk about the book drive. I'm so excited. This is something that is so dear and close to my heart and very important. And I want to make a difference. I really do. And even if it's small, I know that this will get bigger and bigger each year that we do it. So let's talk about it. Bring books black. Back and black. So bring books black drive is first of all about bringing books back into popularity. I know all the kids are enjoying their iPads and enjoying the tablets and this and that and phones and all of that great stuff, but let's get back to basics. Books. We already know. We've talked about this in my last video. Y'all know how important books are. And you guys know that my goal is to help establish a passion for reading in young children so that when they grow up, middle school, high school, definitely college age, they already have the basics there and they have a will for knowledge, a zeal for knowledge. And so we know that's where the answers are. So I want to bring books back, but they're not just going to be any books. They're going to be black because you guys know from this recent election how representation is so important. Look at our new vice president. She checks off so many boxes. First of all, she black, Asian, Jamaican, Howard grad, aka the list goes on. So we know how much representation is so important to every little black and brown child in this world. And so you guys already know, just like on my last video, all children, every single one of them, all of them need to see black representation in literature. My goal for this whole channel, for everything that I do, is to personify us and humanize us to the rest of the world. We know who we are. Some people just choose to ignore it. Let's not let them. We have too many generations of people who call us animals in media, who talk about us like literal dogs, who treat us like game, hunting. Let's change that with this new generation. If they can see us being great, seeing us being normal, seeing us being innocent, oh man, what a change could happen. I don't know if we'll be able to do it in my generation. We are definitely fighting hard. But man, if we raise these new kids different, man. I don't know if I'll ever be a grandmother, but I know the world will be a lot better if I am for that child. And so I definitely want to be a part of that change. And this is my contribution to the culture. So here it is. I was inspired to do this because as I'm taking my teacher certification for Texas, I came across a course that I had to take for reading, and they talk about, teaching reading and literacy, teaching reading and literacy to children, what the issues are, the gaps are, and just a lot of statistics. And I'm not too crazy about statistics. I don't really like them. But there was one that really stuck out to me. They said that 60% of children who live in poverty have never had a book in the home. Like ever. That is scary to me. My grandmother and my mother were really big on books. And I couldn't imagine growing up without any. I literally don't know what my life would be like had I not had that type of escape in my life. And so to say that 60%, that is a big chunk. 60% of the children living in poverty have never had a book in the home. And I get it, because my mom was a single mom, working this job, that job, trying to go to school and getting it done. So I get it. If you're working 2-3 jobs and you're just trying to feed these kids and get some decent clothes on their back, who has the time? Who has the time? So I get it. But let's change that. Let's rearrange our priorities for our kids. Okay, we might not have had the best chance with our parents. Let's do something different. Let's break this cycle. Let's tear up this entire statistic. The next time I see a new teacher coming along, taking her teacher certification, I want to ask her, hey, have you taken that course? Have any of the statistics changed? Because this is what they said back in 2020. Has any of that changed? Let's get books into the homes where they are needed. And so that's what my whole book drive is about. Getting the books to the children who absolutely need them. So that's why I'm giving to the Star of Hope Shelter in Houston, Texas, for Reed Road. That's a new facility that they have right now. It is beautiful. I cannot wait to go see it. But back in 2003, my siblings and my mom, we all stayed at the Star of Hope Shelter downtown in Houston off Dowling Street for about 5 or 6 months. That is a long time to be homeless. Back in 2003, I'm not sure of really all the details, but I know my parents were going through a little something, and we got kicked out of our apartment, and we had nowhere to go. And so I'm assuming that my mom made the executive decision to check us in to the Star of Hope Shelter downtown. Obviously, it was scary. And as a child, you think your parents are made of money. And so you're like, why are we living here? Why don't I have any of my stuff? Why can't I take all my clothes? Why can't I take all my shoes? Why can't I take all my books and things? Like, where are we moving to where we don't have space for all this stuff? Why don't we? Until you get to the room. You see the bathroom to your right. Blank walls to the left. A sink. And then 2 very hard, thin plastic mattresses on the sides of the walls. And you're like, is this where we're living? Mommy, how long are we staying here? Do we have to be in this room? Is there something big? No? Okay. And so you look around. Everything is cold and quiet, but also loud in your head. And you just cry as your mom plays that one Yolanda Adams CD over and over again on repeat every single night that you're there. You just cry because you don't understand. It's completely out of your control, and you don't know how long you're going to be here. And so you look for things to grasp and hold on to until this is over. And my thing, besides music, was reading. They had a little library where you can go check books in and out. They were always tore up or marked in, maybe missing pages. But you read it anyway, because what else do you have? And so that's what I did. When I didn't understand something, I went to books, because there's something in here that I could understand. There's a story in here that I can read and comprehend and imagine and go somewhere else. And so you do that and you do that over and over. Then you're able to get another book and another book until 5 or 6 months pass. And God finally sends something new your way. You go into a new apartment and you can finally get your old things back. Get a room, share it with your sister, all of that stuff. But reading really got me through that moment. Getting out in a way, because life kept going. Life didn't just stop when we moved there. Everything else that we left kept moving, and new things started to happen, new experiences. And it was not all bad, but it definitely wasn't great. People, when you're living with hundreds of people and hundreds of different personalities and histories, you really never know what you're gonna get. And my family, we went through a lot. And then on top of that, starting school in August, we were there from June to October. So we had started school, got into the middle of fall semester before we left. And so the whole time you're thinking, will people know? Can they smell that I didn't get to take a long enough shower because my 3 other siblings have to go and my mom had to get in the shower too? Can they tell that my clothes are old and dirty? Can they tell that I'm really, really hungry? And you don't know who to trust. You don't know who to tell. And your friends want to come over your house, but you can't have visitors. It was a lot. But God. And so I want to give to the children that are living in that facility now. Imagine being there in the holidays. You can't put up the Christmas tree, your own Christmas tree, decorate it the way you want. Thanksgiving dinner, if you don't have anywhere else to go, no family to go see, you get what you get. Whatever is donated. So I want to do better. I want to get brand new books for all the kids there that they can keep. They don't have to go check in and out of the library. Brand new books for them to keep. That's what this book drive is about. You get something to open up for Christmas. Because I know how it is. And so, y'all, help me. Give, donate, even if it's $1, you're helping, okay? Don't be ashamed about that $1, because sometimes, baby, that's all we got. You understand me? So give, donate. I'll be putting the link below on all my social medias. Follow me on all my social medias. Make sure that you subscribe to this channel so you can see when I get new videos posted. But more importantly, please give. Please, I know you guys are on Amazon right now. Got a bunch of stuff in your list, that you're gonna get for your cousin and your niece and your nephew and all of that stuff. But think about somebody else's child this holiday season and bless them. Give them something. Once all the money is raised, I'll be buying brand new books, of course, with Black representation in the literature. And they'll have something to open up a couple of days before Christmas. And so this is something really important to me. Make sure that you just think about somebody else's holiday season. And so thank you for listening to this extra long video. I love you guys. I'll be posting every day and advertising every day to make sure you guys remember and know if you don't get paid this Friday, you get paid next one. So make sure you donate. I'll hope to do this every month. Not every month, but every year around this time. It starts November 14th and the fundraiser will end on December 14th. That way I can have books ordered and delivered before Christmas. So please, please, please give, donate, follow me, subscribe, and tell a friend to tell that friend to tell that friend about me and my channel so that we can get our children reading. All right. I love you guys.